Mastering your credit score repair through great advice by howtogrowcredit.com. You can fix your credit to cause more opportunities to open to you. These handy hints help you repair your credit back into good shape.
While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and feel free to comment down below with any comments and questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we'll follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out our list of credit building links below. And you can get up to 2 free stocks with Webull. One valued between $2.50 through $250, and the second valued between $12 and $1,400. Then, take a look at the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily.
It is easy to get a mortgage for a house if your credit score is good. Staying current with your mortgage payments is a way to raise your credit score even more. Credit rating companies will judge you a reliable risk when you have verifiable assets such as a home. If the need arrives to obtain a loan for any reason, this will be a valuable asset for you. The first step in credit repair is to build a commitment to adhere to it. You must commit to making changes to how you spend your money. Only buy what you necessary. If your creditors try to jack up your interest rates, do not pay them. Some laws protect you from creditors that charge exorbitant interest rates. However, you signed a contract agreeing to pay off interests. Be very wary of suing your creditors, mainly to cover all of your issues in the contract. Try an installment account. You will improve your score by properly managing these accounts. View any company or credit counselor that claims they can erase all negative reports from your credit history with some skepticism. Negative entries on your record stick around for a term of 7 years at a minimum, even if you take care of the debts involved. It is possible to have erroneous information removed from your report, however. You must pay your bills on time and in full. Your credit score will increase if you are consistently paying off some of your past due bills. You need to work with the companies from whom you have credit cards. This process will assure them that you want to handle your debt and keep you from getting even further behind. You can accomplish this by directly calling and asking them to change payment terms, like your interest rate or your billing date. You need to work with the companies from whom you are trying to improve your credit. This task will help you stabilize your situation and keep you from getting even further behind. Make sure to have as low as possible of a credit line available to you. This goal helps you from overspending and shows that you want to borrow responsibly, and it will help you get credit easier in the future. Make sure you check out any credit counseling agency you visit them. Many may have ulterior motives, but others may be less interested in actually helping you. Some credit services are outright scams. Before you get into an agreement about settling a debt, make sure you understand how it's going to affect your overall credit. Some methods are less damaging than others. Research them all before agreeing with your creditor. The credit companies are looking at their bottom line and are not concerned with your credit score. Do not do anything that will make you end up in things that may lead you to imprisonment. Various online scams involve creating a brand new credit file. Do things like this because it's illegal, you into big trouble with the law. You could end up in jail time. You should look over all negative reports thoroughly when attempting to fix your credit. If you notice a mistake on your report, you could get some items crossed off. Even if the item itself is right, an error in the date or amount gives you the right to contest it. Some ways of dealing with debt repayment are better for your credit score than others, so be wary and do your homework. Creditors just want their money and aren't interested in how that hurts your score. Joining a credit union may be helpful if you want to work on improving your credit score and are finding it difficult to access new credit. Credit unions sometimes have better rates and more options for your credit rather than a large bank. You can base this on how well the economy is in your area instead of the political situation. Find and challenge errors on your credit report using the dispute process offered by each credit reporting agency. You should contact the credit bureaus both online and by certified letter. Be sure to include proof of your claims. Also, include a request for a return receipt to make sure the agency gets it. Do not use credit cards to pay for things that you can afford. You need to change your way you think. In years past, people are using credit cards to buy things they want, but now the economy is paying the price of those days. Be honest with yourself about what you can afford. Avoid using those credit cards. Use cash to pay for things whenever possible. If a credit card is used for a purchase, pay the entire balance when the bill arrives. Bankruptcy should only if necessary. This negative mark will reflect on your credit report for the next 10 years. It sounds very appealing to clear out your debt, but you will be affected down the line. One of the most challenging aspects of being in debt, and having bad credit, is dealing with collection agencies. You can submit a cease and desist statement to a creditor to stop the harassment. Remember, even when the debt collectors stop annoying you by phone, your obligation to pay what you owe is not alleviated. Pay off any balances on all credit cards as soon as you can to start the credit improvement process. Pay down your cards that have the highest interest rates first. This goal can prove to creditors that you are responsible for the cards. Do not trust anyone who promises you miracle results. Because of the surge of credit issues out there, a lot of unscrupulous lawyers advertise that they can repair your credit for hefty fees. Before contacting a lawyer for assistance, do some investigating. Doing this will ensure a solid credit score. Late payments are added to credit report companies and will significantly decrease your chances of getting loans or a home in the future. Determine a way that you can settle all overdue accounts using affordable time payments. They are still going to show up on your credit report, but they are going to be marked as paid, so you will not have to deal with the ill effects of having unpaid debt that is past due. Lowering the balances you carry on revolving accounts will increase your credit score. You can improve your score by paying down your balances. If you are having difficulty managing your finances, get in touch with a legitimate credit counselor. These organizations can help you by negotiating with creditors to resolve a payment plan. A credit counselor can give you the best advice on how to be in control of your finances and pay off your debts whenever possible. Since your credit score measures how often you are late on your bills, the best way to raise your credit score is to pay your bills promptly. Setting up payment reminders will help you remember to make the payments. There are a wide variety of ways to set up reminders. You can have your bank remind you, put them into your scheduling software, or even have your creditors tell you. Avoid using credit cards whenever possible. Use cash for things whenever possible. If you have to purchase with your card, always pay the balance in full each month. If you want to improve your credit, start a plan to pay off the debt you owe. Carrying too much debt will reduce your credit score while burdening you financially. Budget realistically and set aside as much as possible to pay towards your outstanding debt. The lower the debt you owe is, the higher your credit score will be. Debt collection agencies can be the most challenging part of having a bad credit crisis. Even though these letters will stop the phone calls from collection agencies, you must pay the associated debts. Consider contacting a debt specialist if you are unable to mend your credit on your own. If you consolidate your debts into one payment, it makes it much simpler to budget and track your expenses. You can keep your credit repair efforts on track and make sure all your debts get repaid this way promptly. Your credit report depends significantly on whether or not you pay your bills. Setting up payment reminders will help you make the payments. You may establish reminders in a multitude of ways. It is essential to document all of your communications with credit bureaus while you try to clear your credit report of inaccurate information. Keep a record of all your phone calls and correspondence. Use certified mail to send dispute letters so that definitive proof exists that they are sent and received. Investigate debt consolidation programs to see if it's an option that can help you repair your credit. This option lets you put all your debts will be combined into one manageable payment amount. Make sure you know the specific details of any consolidation loan properly to ensure that it is your best option. If you are trying to repair your credit, it is vitally important that you make at least the minimum payments on all your cards every month. Late payment will be put on your credit report, which will negatively impact your credit score. If you make the lowest payment, it will show that you are responsible. Try paying off your bills to help improve your credit. Credit counseling can also be useful. Paying on time is paramount in credit score. Even if it's just the minimum, only submit something. One little forgotten payment will have consequences on your credit score. You may run across credit repayment plans that are simply impossible for you. Always understand your budget and never send out more money than you can handle. Slowing down your repayment will slow down the repair of your credit, but it will not be nearly as bad as defaulting on payments that you cannot handle. Keeping your accounts in good standing is a signal of responsibility to any potential lenders. You can fix your credit by having small credit card balances. If you currently have a $4,000 limit on a card, you never want to have a balance of more than $3,800. Even if you have been consistent in making on-time monthly payments, the more you owe on your card, the more damage you are doing to your credit score. Try to work with the collection agencies. Use different kinds of credit accounts to rebuild your credit faster. Your credit score takes into account all types of credit that you have. Having a variety of different kinds of credit, such as a mortgage, a personal loan and credit cards can improve your FICO score provided they are being paid on time. Look over your credit report and see if there are any missed payments or outstanding debts recorded. If you are trying to repair your credit, take note of any credit inquiries on your report. Whenever a person views your credit report, it is documented. Paying off what is due on your outstanding debt is an excellent way to repair your credit score. You can also seek credit counseling. If your credit rating is not right, you may want to think about contacting your banks and asking to have your credit limit reduced. Only take this action if you can keep a low balance within your account. It's essential to make sure that there is a decent size difference between your credit limit and your current balance. You may run across credit repayment plans that you cannot afford. Know exactly what your budget is and stick to it. For instance, you can hurt your score if you only keep your balance above $1,800 when your card has a $2,000 limit, even with prompt monthly payments. If you are looking to repair your credit, you should focus on cultivating multiple types of credit. Your overall credit score takes into account the various kinds of credit that you have. Turn a negative into a positive. Repairing your credit standing is not impossible, although it will take some discipline and patience. There are instructional courses often offered free of charge to help you improve your credit. You will be on the right road to find credit restoration success if you heed these tips.
Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our list of credit building links below. If you like free, you can get a free stock valued at $2.50 to $250 from Webull by signing up with our affiliate link in the description. Deposit $100 into your Webull account within 30 days to get a second free stock valued $12 to $1,400. If you are ready to get started building your credit, we recommend the Discover It card. Use our link in the description to get a $50 statement credit just by using your card in the first 3 months. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but it also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.